Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. I'm going to be talking about again boxing. Of course, like it's again like really hot topic. I mean, now it is like YouTube versus TikTokers. Right, so it's YouTube versus TikTokers, and yeah, the fight is on I think 12th of June. I think it was on 6th of June, but it was postponed because of Logan Paul versus Mayweather, and they just thought, I think, as I've heard, I think there's thought like let's just get the fight a bit later. Even of course they want to sell their fights as well, so yeah, I think that's what happened. And yeah, basically, I mean, how it started, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know. I randomly started seeing posts like, yo, it's gonna be a TikTok or YouTubers. I mean, let's just say like how many people are fighting. I mean, I don't know all of the people, but I know some people. Of course, Austin McBroom, I heard his name here and there before. DEJI, of course, AnesonGib and DEJI. And I mean, I can't really remember, but on the TikTokers that are Bryce Hall, Taylor Holder, and yeah, I mean, all of them people. I mean, I can't really. I mean, of course, DEJI's opponent called Vinny Hacker. I saw the press conference and it happened, and everyone's literally there for like money. Like no one's really there to fight. I mean, everyone's saying, I mean, as like Fuzi and Keemstar were asking like why you took this fight, what's like your motive? They're like money, easy money, easy money. I mean, I don't really see that. Like they're literally doing it for money. Like they don't really know like what's there. I mean, of course I can't say anything because they might be training as well, but from that press conference, like I just don't see that, because I think one of them just said like he has only trained for like a week prior to the press conference, and I was like, what? And I think he said that time, or he was like, I will train like 1 week before the fight. I didn't really get it. I mean, even he was like, yeah, it's easy money, I'm just there for money. I don't know, like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, the main fight should have been Gib versus Taylor. Of course, Gib, of course, we all know. I mean, he lost against I mean, he had 4 fights. I mean, this is his fourth fight. First fight was against next place FIFA, second was TGF, and third was Jake. Of course, he lost. He did some madness, but it is what it is. And fourth fight is this. Gib is experienced. It's his fourth fight. He knows how to work under pressure, because of course there's going to be a mad audience, and he has performed before in front of big audience. Like, let's just say like on the first fight against I mean, even if Joe Weller, KSI was on the undercard as well, and pretty good audience, full of arena. I think first fight against Logan Paul, he was on the card as well, fighting TGF, and he was still there, working under pressure, a big audience. And yeah, I mean, he knows. I don't think Taylor Holden knows like what's gonna be there against him. Gib knows that, like how to work under pressure, and it's gonna be a tough fight for both of them. I mean, I've seen here and there like people were saying like Taylor Holder knows how to box, even though as Gib was saying on the other podcast, or maybe he has had fights, I don't know, but still, like, Gib is a bit more like experienced on that fight. And then of course, like, the main event, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, I would rather have Gib versus Taylor Holder as the main event. I mean, of course it's not there, but a lot of people are interested in that because everyone's thinking like Austin's gonna win against Bryce Hall and Bryce Hall's gonna lose. Of course, we see what happened at the press conference. Bryce couldn't control his emotions. Like, he just stood up in front of him, he literally pushed him and fell backwards when he pushed Austin. But yeah, I mean, DEJI's fight is gonna be like, I mean, he's also there for redemption. He's fighting Vinny Hacker. I don't know about that guy too, but he took his side, saying like no one knows what he's bringing to the table until we see on the fight day. Of course, like, it's his redemption fight against Vinny Hacker. He lost against Jake Paul on KSI with Logan Paul's undercard. He was a co-main event. He lost. Pretty good fight. Everyone says like if DEJI trained a bit more, he could have easily been Jake Paul. Like, everyone knows that he could have easily been Jake Paul. I think DEJI is winning that, and I mean, he's looking big, he's looking sharp. DEJI has an advantage, and I mean, he's telling like, I'm different fighter. I mean, he was also like calling out Jake Paul after his first fight because he thinks he's the best, and he is best, but he just didn't show it. He just didn't realize that until the fight happened and he lost against Jake Paul. That's it. I mean, of course they got Michael Buffer on there. The man didn't want to be there, trust me. Like, he was like, what's this? He was just there for a back. Like, I mean, I don't know, like, he just didn't want to be there. I mean, I just didn't think that Michael Buffer was going to be there in the first place. And of course, Fuzi was talking to DEJI. DEJI just said like, if I wanted an easier fight, I would have fought against you or like Fuzi or Slim. Fuzi got a bit pissed at that, and he went on against DEJI. I mean, if you're a host, you shouldn't really be getting those words to hurt you. Like you just look over that. I mean, I get it, but still you're host and you're in charge of the show. You're talking to them, talking about the fight, like what you're gonna do on the day, how's your preparations, how you're training, like how's your training going, how the camp is going, what round you're gonna knock him out, like nothing. They're just like, what are you gonna do after the fight? Like, why are you caring after the fight when the fight didn't even happen? You never know who's gonna win, who's gonna lose. Just ask them about the fight. They didn't do that. They were like, what are you gonna do after the fight? Okay, if you were to fight this guy, what's gonna happen? And yeah, I mean, the show was like, I don't know, like what was that, but it happened. That was a funny part, like everyone's fighting on the stage, and Gib and DEJI was literally on the monitor, like, yeah, of course, like they would have loved to be there. We all know like how DEJI and Gib are on the stage. Of course, I know who's gonna win. I think Team YouTube is gonna take it, but you never know. Of course, like anything could happen. Anything could happen. And yeah, I mean, my prediction is basically like Gib is gonna take it, and DEJI's winning the fight against Winnie Hacker. Gib is winning the fight against Taylor Holder. I think Austin's gonna take it, but I've never really seen anything from Austin. Like, I don't know if he fights good, if he fights. I don't even know about Bryce. I mean, I've seen his shot, like he was doing the body shots with Bradley Martin. Man's really out here, calling out KSI. When I saw the vid, he was punching Bradley Martin. I mean, he punched him out like 10 times. Martin was like, yeah, you know what? Punch him in the face again. KSI just punched him once and he was, struggling. And he's calling out KSI. And yeah, I mean, I think Austin's gonna take it, but I've not really seen how he fights, how he is as a fighter. But still, I'm just gonna say Austin McBroom's gonna win that. I think in general, all the YouTubers gonna take, like YouTube's gonna win, like majority wise, YouTube's gonna win. And yeah, I mean, the fight is on June 12th. And I think that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments down below, like how these videos are. And yeah, I mean, make sure to subscribe to the channel because I'm going to be bringing up more videos. And yeah, I mean, like, subscribe. See you guys in a bit.